We learned about Greek mythology in English class. There are other mythologies, but you don't learn about those in English. Those are history or anthropology. In English, we learned the legend of Aphrodite, how the goddess of love just emerged from the sea, mysterious and beautiful, like love arrives suddenly and strangely onto an unsuspecting world. The problem is, I'm Greek. That is not the legend of Aphrodite. When the Titan Kronos killed his father Ouranos, he cut off his father's cock. Then he flung the bloody dismembered penis into the sea, where the blood and the seawater and the flopping severed penis and the semen mixed to make a sort of foam, and then the foam became the goddess Aphrodite. This should tell you what the Greeks thought about love. I think white people looked at their own history and found it too obviously barbaric, too bloody and sweaty, but from a distance, how beautiful Greece must have looked. From far away, a nation of philosophers built on pure scientific reason. In the Renaissance, they made copies of ancient Greek statues out of pure white marble so they could say, look at our ancestors. They were not people. They were Platonic ideals of people. They were made of classical proportions and mathematical anatomy. They didn't know that the Greeks had covered their statues with paint. Dark circles dripping around the eyes, so when the torches flickered in the temple during the drunken revels of the cult of Dionysus, the gods would seem to be alive. But today, Greece is an embarrassment to the rest of Europe. Made of rising debt and angry unemployed youth, the banks of Europe sit behind rows of white marble columns and say Greece has borrowed too much from the rest of Europe. Say, what a shame! Once such a great people, it's up to us now to carry their legacy of enlightenment and progress to the dark corners of the earth. But these marble columns are not the bars of a cage for you to put around the rest of the world. These marble columns are not a white picket fence. The Acropolis is not your city on a hill. It is a pagan monument to a savage god. Do not take from Greece everything that is palatable and leave the unclean. Like vultures take meat from a carcass but leave the bones, because these marble columns are my bones, and their roots are deep in the earth, down in the muck of history, all the blood, all the sweat, all the work that built them, because I am so proud to be Greek. I am so proud of an enduring legacy of philosophy and science and art, a legacy built by real, breathing people. There is no history you can claim that frees you of your humanity. There is no one who does not deserve pride and shame running through their bones. White people did not emerge from the sea, mysterious and beautiful, onto an unsuspecting world. We are all savages. We are all philosophers. We are your bastard fathers, white people. Cut off every part of us that makes you feel unclean.